You're watching Drake Queen Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Queen Gaming, and some of you may on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Light My Way. So y'all, before we jump into it, just wanted to let y'all know that our Patreon is now up for as little as $5. Y'all can get to the channel, and y'all can get into the Discord channel, and can be there while we watch VHS tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Central Time. It should be a blast. Can't wait to do it. It's going to be a lot of fun. First movie night. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump right back in. Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Alright. Of course, thank you. I hurry along the path I was pointed on, and after quite some walking, I reach my destination. The dorm room looks huge. It's far from cramped, and I'm left wondering why do we need to share a room if they could have split it in two? Is that a lion's tail? It's swishing back and forth. The light coming from it is so disciplined. Hello? The lion is massive, literal beef, the primordial beef. His eyes move away from the book he's reading to meet my greeting. His purple light is so steady, it's like he trained it. He must have had coaches since he started sports. After all, Tyrannodon does only take in the best students. What are those robes on him? Oh, wow. Is he a wizard? Jesus. Good afternoon, fellow Tyronian. Might you be Lucian Volpes? Yes, I am. Astrophysicist, correct? Yep, that's me. Lovely to meet you. My name is Darius Flytros. I study cardinal literature. Say what now? This guy must be a teacher, or even a cardinal? I grab his paw and give it a light shake. His grip is so soft. He's wimpier than I am by the looks of it. Nice to meet you, too. I took the liberty of occupying this side of the room. I hope that is not a problem for you. Both sides get the same amount of light from what I've gathered. Don't worry about it. I'm going to leave my stuff and go to orientation. Are you also coming? I have been through it. The literature department had it yesterday. I believe all science departments are running orientation today. Good luck. Thanks. I drop my bags near the bed, which looks like it's made for two folk. Maybe they thought I'm as big as this lion. I'm being watched. I turn my head around like I forgot something. Yep, he's studying me. We're going to be roommates for the foreseeable future, so that's normal. Other than that, he seems nice. Didn't mention my dark-tinted sunglasses on a cloudy day. Maybe it won't be as bad as I thought it would be. See you later, Darius. Have a good day, Lucian. My dad told me to always use the name of someone new I meet multiple times in the first conversation. It makes it easy to remember the folks' names and to associate with their build. His name is as strong as his build. Why is he so buff anyway? Must be genetics. He's a lion after all, but such a wimpy. How is he wimpy? He's huge. Look at this dude. He's like two of you. Orientation was helpful and slow. Are lions supposed to be bigger, actually? That's interesting. The entire day passed by, but at least I know where most of the stuff is. Having a pool in every arch is cool. Everyone can swim there during evenings, although the professional swimmers have their own pools. We get to use the one in our arch only in the evening. Time to head in and unpack. Oh wow, that is a buff bunny. Holy shit. Hey there, Darius. I'm back. Right next to Darius is a rabbit who starts measuring me up and down with a look of discontent. He's not trying to be subtle about it by any means. He has an elite pin stuck to his t-shirt and 5 piercings in one of his big ears. Typical jock vibes. Hello again. This is Fabian. He's a friend of mine. Yo. Hey. This rabbit's ruby light is hectic, swirling all around. There's nothing steady about him, unlike the complete rock-centered Darius. It's late. I'm head to my room. I'll catch you tomorrow, D. Of course, Fabian. Have a good night. Night. The rabbit leaves without saying another word, eyeing me. I do not mind his behavior. He is like that all the time. But once you get used to him, he's not a bad guy. I didn't say anything. It is written all over your face. The lion smiles at me, studying me more. It would be best if you do not have the same reaction when you dislike one of your teachers. I don't dislike Fabian. He's just different than what I'm used to. Like the furred one, I didn't end up with that rabbit in the same room. I noticed a claw having Darius there. The furred one. So you know, water time. Okay. Maybe this Fabian is so arrogant because he's an elite. It must have gotten to his head. Like I said, you will warm up to him. I assume you know when light out and when lights out is. We like to keep to that schedule as much as possible. Well, I do have visitors, and you are, of course, allowed to as well. I would prefer it if we keep our room in order for studying. We'll be sharing the space for the next 2 or 3 seasons, after all. Yeah, sure. You're right. I don't know anyone here except you and now Fabian. So, no visitors from my side for now. I was wondering, do you know anything about the way we were supposed to be paired in our dorm rooms? Ugh. Ooh, okay. I was about to sneeze there. Am I bothering you already? No, I didn't mean it like that. I thought I'd be placed with another astrophysicist. All changes were mentioned in the pamphlet we all got and with our acceptance letter. Did you not read it? Yes, I did. I thought it was strange that they chose to do this all of a sudden for this season. You really need to work on your lying. It's not even close to believable. That's kind of rude you assume that I'm lying. It is not an assumption. It is the truth. You are lying. I do not mind it either way. I'm simply pointing out that you should get better at it if you plan on doing it more. Right. Either that rabbit's behavior rubbed off on Darius, or he's been this impolite prick since forever and I am now seeing it for the first time. Well, I apologize. I sometimes get carried away by my cardinal studies, and I assume that I need to point out every true or false statement. I will try not to do it anymore with you since it might be an issue. Thanks, I guess. Have a good night. Night. The lion changed into sleeping clothes, which consist of a pair of boxer shorts. Although he's good-looking, his demeanor is off-putting. It's for the best. Sleeping with a roommate would not lead to proper studying anyway, and he might not be into other guys. Either way, best I can hope for right now is that he doesn't snore like an ocean liner. Good morning, Lucian. Hey, wake up! It's 6:45. I opened my eyes to see the lion looking right at me. He's somewhat intimidating standing over me like that. I closed my eyes to avoid his light, fumbling for my glasses. 6:45. Crap! You're already dressed. I need to leave now. You did not hear my alarm or yours. I figured you were tired, so I let you sleep for as long as possible. But I did not want you to be late on your first day. Thanks. You're welcome. See you later. With that, the lion grabs his satchel, a massive book, and leaves the room. I need to get myself ready. My mom prepared a set of clothes for me today, pressed in a box labeled First Turonian Day. So mom of her. It's so useful right now. I spring to my feet, yawning my huge tongue out and getting ready as fast as I can. I'll get to meet some of my actual colleagues today. We're all a bunch of nerdy students waiting around in a big auditorium. The staff is making a big deal of the first day. Introduction to Astrophysics is the main title we all see on the big screen. Not sure about needing introduction since all of us here took the same exam which had advanced notions already. The presentation is far from boring, though. We're told that Introduction to Astrophysics is in fact above everything we already know. Next to the speaker on stage, there are loads of thick boots. We're asked to pick up a copy on our way out. Darius's tome-like book makes sense now. I figured he had it because of the cardinal literature thing. I came to Tyrannon for its renowned modules, and this proves I made the right choice. Well, more like my parents made the right choice for me. I'm here now, though. After the presentation, we're told to go to the cafeteria to enjoy the super healthy packed lunch, as they kept advertising this on almost all pamphlets, posters, and newsletters since I got here. The cafeteria is large enough for an army. Those days are over since the Grand Unification, but I do see how this was used as the feeding camp for soldiers. Not the best of times pre-unification, but that's how history is sometimes. Walking through all these students, it's making me uncomfortable. Everyone has a light, some stronger than others dimmer. Most are weird and one's mixed. Never seen that before. Interesting but difficult to look at. My head's spinning. I can't collapse here in the middle of the cafeteria on my first day. This would be so embarrassing. Shit! Well, good afternoon, Lucian. The lion's firm voice snaps me out of my trance. He's looking at me like I was looking at Atlas that night, I think. No, not like that. I must be out of it. How is your first day going? I'm dizzy. Well, not anymore. Strange. So, water time. Did he do this? But I didn't see anything change from his light. Ha! I'm imagining things. It could be that you were dehydrated. Have you drank enough water today? You may be right about the water. How ironic. You can sit next to Fabian. I will go grab a glass for you. Oh, great. The rabbit's here too, then. I guess this is going to happen often if I keep hanging out with Darius, which is quite inevitable since we're roommates. Let's try this again. Hey, Fabian. Yo. That's it. Yo. Total silence afterwards, aside from the eating noises Fabian is making. There are a lot. The rabbit is devouring the vegetables he has on his plate like he's angry at them. What a weird guy. You alright? Me? Yeah, sure. Why do you ask? I don't know. Are you upset about something? Nah, everything's cool. What's up with the sunglasses? With that, he continues having his way with a big piece of broccoli. Alright then. I asked for it to be cold so it gives you a little kick. This should refresh you. What's wrong? You feeling overwhelmed, Foxy? Foxy? Oh, my fur. This guy... Sunglasses remark? Well, I expected it, but Foxy? No, it's more than I expected since I'm from a small town, but I can manage. Heh, good luck with that. I've had it with this annoying rabbit. He needs to cool it. What's your I stand up, getting ready to rain hell on this prick, but something catches my eye. No way. No freaking way. Atlas? I'm either hallucinating or that strong amber flare belongs to that dumb Aurora cat. I'll take a peek. Yep, that's him all right. Tiger in his natural habitat, surrounded by his massive buddies who are sucking up to him. Everyone around him is. What is he doing here? I thought today couldn't get any worse. These lights need to stop moving around. I am not in the mood. No, the spinning again. You want to sit with us, or is this how foxes eat? Is that a try at a joke? Yes, it is. He's serious about that joke. Great, I'm surrounded by two weirdos. Fits me right to the T. I noticed the rabbit's paw was closer to mine. He was ready to grab me, although he was busy with his vegetables with the other paw. As soon as I replied, he moved away. Must look like a crop watcher to these guys. Frail and spirit-like, unable to stand up or sit down without help. Maybe I'm running low on light again. I can see there's enough for a while, at least judging by the amount I feel my anger is giving out. So, how do foxes eat then? Like lions, but we take smaller bites and chew our food. To my surprise, Fabian's Darius starts laughing, louder and louder. Ha! That is funny, because it's true, is it not? We do eat like that. I bite off anything and down it goes. Who has the time to chew? The lion continues laughing loud enough that others are now looking at our table. Atlas doesn't need long to find me with his feline glare. No, do not come to my table. Do not, and he's coming to my table. Hey, Lucian. Hey. I wanted to tell you a while ago I got accepted as a late entry to Pterodon, but... Yeah, I've been busy with my studies, and when I got the news I got in, I had to start on my research. Yeah, you've been busy. Do you want to meet up later to talk? I don't know if my schedule allows it. Astrophysics is much different than basketball, no offense. Also, my friend here, Fabian, will study with me today, so no time. Why did I say that? The tiger turns to Fabian, who's ignoring everything around him except his chewed-up vegetables. Aren't you in the sports arch? I think I saw you at the Elite Rally, part of the cycling team. Thank you. What was that? Atlas is also an elite? His chest pin should have made that clear. Figures, but never mind that. I didn't think about what Fabian studies. I never asked. He doesn't have manners for the life of him, but I shouldn't leave mine at the door. That's more annoying. What's more annoying is how Atlas is acting. As if we're buddies who want to hang out like nothing happened. After the shit he pulled, unbelievable. He's getting to me again. Yeah, I'm teaching Foxy here how to cycle like a pro. He's so bad at it. Flapping around like he's going to crash any second? Ridiculous. I feel the rabbit's paw on my shoulder pushing me down in my chair. He didn't have to make me look that bad, but I did get my cool back down, so I sit back down looking at Atlas with indifference. Yep. I'll see you around, Atlas. Oh, that's... cool. Oh, those are some very exaggerated-looking characters. I like the art style, though. Atlas's new buddies swarm him and they head out. The tiger's looking at me, but that's no longer my concern. He's no longer my concern. Avoiding him might be tricky, but not impossible. We have the same lunch hour, though, but I can work around that, I'm sure. So when do you want to start, Foxy? Thanks for that, Fabian, but I didn't mean it. Why not? D-cycles with me. You should come too. Well, the body does need a proper workout in order to balance the mind. Why is this rabbit all of a sudden nice to me? He didn't need to say anything to Atlas, yet he jumped in and rescued me from a super embarrassing situation. I guess the least I could do is say yes. Yes, I should work out a little to keep myself focused on my studies. Great. Let's do a few laps and see where you're at with your stamina. I cycle every evening, but feel free to come over when Dee tells you to. I will take him. Do not worry, Fabian. How do you know that tiger, Lucian? I do not mean to pry, but he seemed like he was upset with you. We grew up in the same town. We had a disagreement a while back, and it's best we went our separate ways. Nothing separate since you are both here. Should you not close any unresolved issues if they are coming back to you? You said you wouldn't do your cardinal stuff with me anymore. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!